Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once again to Vampire the Masquerade, where we're off to tell Croy that Grunfeld Bach is after him after the demise of Alistair Grout. Not that it was actually Bach that killed Grout. Grunfeld nearly killed me and burnt the place to the ground, but whoops, didn't actually kill Grout. Grout died by some other means. Staking himself to the bed and somebody staking him through the heart. Heavens only knows exactly what happened. I think it's through here I need to go, actually. I had forgotten temporarily which tower was Prince Lacroix's. I believe this is the right one. I believe. Yes, it is. Hello.
Evening there. Something burning? Ooh, it smells like someone burnt the burgers.
Never mind all that. I just need to have a quick word with Lacroix.
Sure, I'll open her up for you. Jeez, I could go for one of them double-spaced burgers. Onions, cheese, bacon.
I'm sure you could, but right now we have more things to attend to than a burger. Hello, Prince. So, shit got real.
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you are not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
Well, if the Primogen want to hear from Grout, tell them to hold a seance.
Grout's dead. What?
Yes. Who's Bach? He tried to set me on fire, and apparently he really, really hates you.
Bach. Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Bach killed Grout to draw me out.
It seemed like Grout was already dead when he arrived.
Bach is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. Like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge. Who else would have killed Grout?
Well, Nines could have done it. He was there, but I don't want to say that. I don't want to implicate Nines, because I like Nines. I'll be factual. On the way in, I did see Nines Rodriguez leaving the mansion.
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
I mean, it probably will mean war with the Annex, which is why I don't really want to say it was Nines. Go on then, Captain Dramatic, tell me.
I'm glad you find this so amusing. I don't. And do you know why? It means, under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. This also is very important, so I need to call upon your skill once more. The Ankaran sarcophagus was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago. I would like you to bring it back here for safekeeping.
Gladly.
The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours.
I see. Within the next few hours. That really is interesting. Well, in that case, it's as good as here.
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill.
depends who you are. I'm sure you could deceive them much more easily than you could kill them. I'm not so good at that. I wish I was. Would make things much less messy. So, I can't actually tell you that I'm going in through the front door. No keys needed. I'll find another way, but I have a few things I have to do for prep for this, though. I'll be right back. Because I get the feeling that's going to send me straight to the museum. I'm going to go see Nines. I'm going to wander into the last round and find out what Nines and Jack think of the situation. I want to know what's going on here. Bum, 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 bum. This is the way back to the last round, isn't it? Yes, it is. Just round the corner. Just checking I'm going the right way. Off we go. Down this way, over to the last round. It's quite amusing that I can't even tell him I need the keys. I mean, I might not be intending to go in through the front door. However, doesn't mean it wouldn't be nice to have the keys. Let's find out what everyone in the annex thinks. Couple of people I can't speak to. Hello. I'll let you know when I have, because apparently none of that's useful.
You got a lot of nerve showing up here, Lynn.
What did I do?
You think of Nines. Say he killed goddamn printers.
I just saw him there. At least I think I did.
You were a patsy in all this. I'll be watching you.
I said I didn't want to implicate Nines. Where did Nines go?
Don't expect to see him until this bullshit is resolved.
Alright, I'm out of here. Jack, what the fuck's going on?
Listen, you did what you had to do. Where's the messenger?
Skelter didn't take it so lightly.
Don't worry about Stealthy. He's like all the big barking puffs nowadays. They don't fight unless they get cornered.
Fair enough. Where's Nines now?
I hear Nine's got word. I'd wager he's gonna be laying low for a while.
What do you think happened?
It's a ruse by LaCroix so you can call the blood hunt on Nines. Standard smear job, textbook candy bullshit.
Nines has enough protection. He shouldn't have to hide. Especially since LaCroix said he won't call the blood hunt on Nines.
Yeah, sure, but there's packs of youngsters out there who love to nicotine by bringing in the head of Nines Rodriguez.
You make a fair point. What can I do to help?
He's just eager to please, ain't you? I could give a goddamn kid, but I'm sure the boys here would appreciate it if you kept it business as usual. You hear me?
I can do that. You guys are great, and I want to help to the annex as much as possible. I'm mostly just a Camarilla double agent at this point. Because I've no real interest in helping the Camarilla. Other than, you know, keeping the Masquerade mostly to save my own skin. Although the amount of danger they placed me in, I have actually died several times. So saving my own skin ain't great there. Well, back to the prince. I doubt our Tremere friend has much to say at this point. And frankly, I can't be bothered going to talk to him. Well, I'd much rather be just getting on with the job. So, time to go and pick up the sarcophagus. As I assume, he'll be sending me straight to the Natural History Museum, although Possibly through the back door.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix.
Ah, let's see what we got on good
I
old
will be
Henry
doing.
Lee. Oh, well, hello there. I've been thinking about you. Yeah.
You are a creepy bastard.
The car is waiting.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
But I wanna. Okay. Right. Let's hop in the car. It's waiting outside. Hop in the car, hop down to the Natural History Museum, in through the back door by the sounds of it.
Hop in.
Alright, I'm in. Step on it. To the museum. Away! Haggle feet modifies all buy and sell prices. I don't care. I'm using a knife that I picked up off one of the dozens and dozens of people, if not 100 at this point, who dropped a knife. And my fists. Hello. Damn funny, you scared the crap out of the cleaning crew. Now would you put the damn raptor back in its exhibit? Oh, and don't leave your keys lying around or Marshall will fire your ass. Well, I'll be honest, that damn near scared the shit out of me too. Sneaky, sneaky. I'm not too good at the sneaky sneaking. Whoa. Sneak away from that guy though. The guard is coming round to look for me. Well, he's not looking for me specifically, but he's going to catch up with me at this rate. Oh, crikey. Oh no. Oh, stop it. Stop it, I didn't want to kill you. Oh, fine. Fine. Let's just take a bit of health and blood back from you then. And of course, it's an easy way to kill you. Right, where's the next one? He's all the way over there. Come here, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come get me. Or don't, I'll come get you. Yep. You dead? Nope, you're trying to get back up. I'll have none of that. Thanks. Ammo? Nothing? Oh, you've got a baton. Just check that isn't any better than my knife. I doubt it will be, but damage potential 20, lethality 9. No. A knife is lethality 9. Whereas, of course, the baton is lethality 7. So, all things considered, guess who's using his knife? That is a T-Rex head. Again, that's another attempt to scare shit out of me, apparently. So where's this sarcophagus being hidden then? Because that's not a sarcophagus. That's dinosaur bones. Is that the front door? That's the front door, isn't it? Pick the lock, pick the lock. Let's find out. Can we pick it? No! Blood buff. Yes. Okay, let's do the closest thing to sneaking that we can. Which is not sneaking, really, to be honest. Anything useful to be read? Okay, let's holster the knife for a moment. We don't need to kill anyone this second. Although that sounds like there's someone nearby. No. No, maybe not. Let's try and pick the lock again. Can we get through this bit? No, we can't. Alright, time to waste a bit more blood buff. Got us through. Well, at least I can get all that power back. Or most of it anyway. Oh good. No, that's all of it. Good, you were plenty. You were delicious. I thank you for your contribution. Can't use the phone to distract you. I'm sure there are sneakier ways of doing this. Quieter and sneakier ways of doing this. However, death. Death is a good way of doing this. Mortals are very easy to kill. Subtract guide to personal and home security. Which would be grand if I could do anything with it. Cameras 1. Password is required. Pterodactyl. Enter. Disable. Cameras 2. Whoops. Okay, that's not working. Oi. Shoot me through the window. That's not fair. Although I suppose me being a vampire isn't particularly fair, is it? Sucks to be you, mate. No. I don't want to freeze. I want you to freeze. On the floor. Dead. Rigor mortis style. Gone. Good. Nailed it. Right. Sack it. Just going to explore this place then. Whether or not you want me to. Gold ring. Looks to be a North Breatech iguanodons. Sure, let's take it. And a watch. Marshall changed the code again. He's on such a power trip. I think you're right. He managed to send it to everyone but you. Again. Not that you ever check your mail. Anyway, the code's 2356. You owe me lunch. 2356. Don't let me forget that. I'm sure it will be important in a moment. Yep. 2356. What? What? Never mind. I tried. I'm sure it was 2356. Wasn't it? Workroom key. I just walking through and picking up everything. That's fine. I found the museum key. Well, that must be an important thing then. Surely I didn't forget what the code was in the space between here and there. 2358. I did. Oh my lord. 2356 indeed. 2358. There we go. And what's down here? I wonder. That's a camera, and I don't care. If someone comes after me, I'll rip the goddamn face off. It's alright, the worst problem is the fact that someone's waiting for me. Oh, whatever. Alarms, alarms. Just people. I've got the key. I don't care. Stupid humans. What does this take me to? Anything important? No, just somewhere to hide. Right. This way then. Workroom key. And what's this?
I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
Oh, hi Beckett. What are you doing here?
I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankaran sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation.
Okay, did you get to?
Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
That's entirely fair. Antediluvians, aren't they the early generation vampires?
No one I know has ever met one. But each of the clans and their bloodlines supposedly trace their origin to an original vampire, an antediluvian. Some swear these grandsires still exist into the present. But then, kindred and kind believe a lot of strange things.
That they do. And Gehenna, the end of days?
Armageddon, doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. Fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
And Cain, the supposed original vampire?
Cain is the biblical first kindred and founder of the mythological first city, Enoch, a place where kindred and kind coexisted. I believe Cain's a figure concocted to personify the transition from nomadic society to agrarian society. That myth, like most, has been twisted by time.
As they often are. So, I think that's about all I need to know from you. I need to find where the sarcophagus is, though.
Oh, don't let me interrupt your progress. If indeed you've made some. My reason for being here is probably being bid on as we speak. Someone is certainly going to be surprised when they find out they've just paid a kingly sum for a desiccated old corpse.
I'd imagine so. You see, we have got to stop meeting in these situations, Beckett. It is rather suspicious that you only seem to meet up with me just after things go completely down the shitter. It's rather suspicious. I'll be off for now, as I imagine will you. So, the Ankaran sarcophagus has been stolen, robbing me of yet another chance to open it. That's a shame. If it is, as Beckett says, just a desiccated old corpse, that's fine, I suppose, if a little boring. If it is indeed an antediluvian, that should at least be exciting when we get to talk to him before getting our faces ripped off by him. Presuming he in fact wants to rip our faces off. He or she, I should say. Who knows what they might be. It might be. By this point, it's just...
Excuse me, starting to doze off there. Well, I need to get a guard animal of some sort to alert me when folks come in. Maybe one of them chimps like on that show 8 Detective? Oh, that monkey always gets his man.
Just open the elevator.
What? Oh, yeah, Mr. LaCroix's expecting you. For a young guy, he sure likes to work late. Me, I spent most of my youth in the entertainment industry. Yeah, I guarded the sets for over 6 top 10 TV shows.
We'll talk later, Chunk. Excuse me. LaCroix, we could be having problems. I need to go speak to you. So, we've still got you. Stood there, unmoving, like a statue. Your interesting looking knife, LaCroix, and hello.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sound one, and that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
So what exactly is this about?
The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grab will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head that will sharpen the pikes for. Now to the matter of the sarcophagus. Do you need assistance bringing it up?
Well, it's been nicked.
Stolen?
Yep, stolen.
Stolen? How? Who would... Gary. Gary, you treasonous maggot. I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat.
What the fuck's Gary?
The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake.
I see. And why would the Nosferatu Primogen want
him
it?
found. I want him found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city if it were to fall into the wrong hands.
And whose hands are exactly the wrong ones? So, it looks like I'll be finding Gary. When you say want him found, I'm assuming you mean me to find him.
The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood. Not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort him out.
Alright then. I'm being escorted out. Huh. I mean, I would like to suggest that you don't call a blood hunt on Nines, because you will make shit for yourself. Also, maybe starting war with the Annex when you need the Annex help to get to the sarcophagus is a dumb idea. No? Maybe waiting a little while, even if you are going to call a blood hunt on Nines, maybe waiting a little while before you do it would have been a vaguely intelligent idea. But no, that's fine. I wonder if the guys down at the last round have anything to say about this matter. Well, we'll go and talk to them later. Away from here. And to Hollywood. Amazing. Let's find out what's going on in Hollywood. Locate Isaac, the Anak leader here, and then find Gary. What a mundane name, given everybody else's names in these things.
Ain't
Gary.
seen you here before. If I haven't seen you, neither has Isaac. So that's your next stop.
Fantastic. Where might I find him?
Isaac's in the jewelry store at the end of the street. Consider yourself invited.
Thank you. I'll head over there. Genuinely, that's where I wanted to be. Now, jewellery store at the end of the street. Which end of the street? Metalhead Industries. Asspole, that sounds like a club. Adult toys, DVDs, magazines and fetish. Wonderful. Fast buck checks. Vesuvius, which is what exactly? Oh, a bar. Hard luck pawn shop. One assumes that's the jewellery store. Maybe. That's not a door. When you say jewellery store, do you mean pawn shop or jewellery store? I'm not entirely certain how to take what you're saying there. Maybe down the other end of town. Because that doesn't seem to have an entrance anyway, so... Unless I'm just being completely stupid. Jewellery store down the street? No? Yes? Play, obey, Troika Games, I see. Golden Age Jewellery. That's the place. Well then. Introducing ourselves to Isaac, I think, is an exciting adventure that I shall leave for our next video. So thank you all once again very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.